Solid Snake! Aufwachen! The man who sold the world! Aufwachen! Scheiße. Okay, der hat's überlebt. Hoffe ich. Oder der war mein imaginärer Freund. Aua, aua, aua. Ah. Ey, ich kann das ehrlich nachfühlen, weil, wisst ihr warum? Ich habe Rückenschmerzen. Ich habe so ein bisschen Rückenschmerzen in meiner linken Seite, ne? Ich kann das so nachvollziehen, ne? Es blutet zwar nicht, ich habe zwar keinen Arm verloren, ich habe zwar kein Koma gelegen für 7 Jahre, es verfolgt mich kein Kind zwar und es verfolgt mich kein brennender Sonne, aber ich kann das nachfühlen. Was geht? Ein fliegender Einhorn. Einfach mit Flügel Einhorn.
Get on! I'm on your side!
Ja, let's go.
Hurry!
Ja, steig ein.
Hurry!
Steig ein. Ein fliegender Pferd und du steigst nicht in ein fliegendes Pferd. Bist du dumm, Solid Snake? Oh mein Gott.
Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot him! Careful, the gun's slow to reload!
Welcome to Texas, brother. Welcome to Texas, brother. This is Texas, brother. Der Pferd. This is Texas, brother. We need Texas. Brother, welcome to Texas. Brother, Texas, you can shoot. It's okay, bro. Welcome to Texas, brother. Welcome to Texas. Brother, welcome to Texas.
Shoot him! Don't let him attack!
Me. Welcome to Texas. Bro, in Texas you are not allowed to do everything you want.
We shook him off!
I hope so. Oh shit.
Don't let him attack!
Warum habe ich gerade ein Jet gehört? Der wird sich so zu einem Jet verwandeln. Das kann ich jetzt schon sagen. Das ist mein letzter Magazin. Yeah! Texas! America! America! Ja, es regnet! Nicht schlecht! Oh, wo? Ey, das ist so geil, Digga! Ey, werden wir das auch überleben jetzt? Der Pferd hat überlebt. Das Pferd überlebt das nicht. Mein Pferd. Guck, wie aussieht. Texas. America. Aber bald gehört Texas nicht zu Amerika, so. Ich habe mich benotet. Chick. Ich wurde einfach benotet. Amerika. Einfach benotet werden. Im Spiel. Das ist mal was Neues. Das haben wir doch schon gesehen. Das auch. Jetzt steht da auf. Hoffentlich. Ey, bitte, bitte. Obwohl, du kannst sowieso nichts machen. Es regnet.
Come on.
Hideo Kojima. Boah, dieser Hideo Kojima, der schreibt echt gerade so komische Stories, die nicht Sinn ergeben, aber Sinn ergeben für die logische menschliche Wesen. Keine Ahnung, was ich hier gerade laber. Ich will nur ein bisschen Zeit verplempern, damit ich mein Leben später hassen werde. Yuri Saitama. America!
My name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do.
Ach,
Two,
das ist
actually.
Big Boss.
First was to get you out of that hospital. Second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead.
Was habe ich gemacht? Ey, ich
You'll
spiele
have to join up
irgendwann.
with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
Ich glaube, ich habe verlernt zu sprechen. And the man who
First, we need to
saw
save
the
Miller.
world.
He's in Afghanistan. Afghanistan?
America! America!
What, you can't keep up with
Ey,
world
dieser
affairs in a
Charakter
coma?
schreit so America.
4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil.
Ey, wenn irgendein Adam in dieses Spiel gearbeitet hat, gebe ich 10 von 10.
The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now, 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on.
And the man who saw the world. Oh no, not me. I wouldn't lose control. Ey, echt gute Einführung und nicht bei 90% der anderen Spielen, wo du einfach schlechte Story irgendwo abgeworfen wirst. Dir wird nichts über den Charakter erklärt. Viel Glück. Also und es sieht nicht so gut aus, aber ich glaube Yuji Komayama hatte Das Türkei, Israel. Das ist die zwischen Ägypten und so. And the maps on the world. Oh no, not me. I wouldn't lose control. Belohnung. Boah, ich hab Death Stranding gespielt, ne? Diese Artstyle ist nicht wie Death Stranding, aber wie das aufgebaut ist wie Death Stranding. Scheiße, ich mag es. Ich liebe Death Stranding und das liebe ich auch jetzt. Ist mir egal. Springt vom Fenster, wie der andere Meinung seid. Diese Funktion nennt sich Zielhilfe. Ich brauche keine Zielhilfe. Ja, keine Ahnung, ich brauche das nicht zu lesen. Diamond Dogs. And the not me.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Leute, das ist 1948, glaube ich. Oder andersherum.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
Es ist genau wie Death Stranding.
Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye drone. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Go ahead and close the eye door. Boss, put the eye droid away for a moment.
Stimmt, in Death Stranding gab es keine Musik. Das fand ich so nervig, ne?
Boss, put the iDroid away from me.
Ey, bitte halt kurz deine... Okay, ich muss dahin. Stimmt den Weg, zack, zack, zack. Okay, ist eine kleine Bevölkerung.
Got your binoculars, or should I say, in scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Lang, lang, kurz, lang, 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 kurz, 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 kurz.
That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais.
The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandeha. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
Okay. Was muss ich machen?
Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
Was muss ich...
Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it. Something wrong? Put a marker on the village, boss. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, when he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dowandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss.
I'm Big Boss. Get away from me. I'm Big
I'll be
Boss.
sending additional intel. by radio.
Eigentlich, der ist Venom
Not one of
Snake.
Miller's bodyguards survived.
Big Boss. Big Boss.
They were found on the scene of their corpses. Knees.
Boah, danke, danke, danke. Ich will Sigma
You're
aussehen.
his only hope of getting them back.
Bye bye. Video Hideo
Let
Kojima.
the legend come back to life.
America. Ah, ausweichen. Rechts, links. Zack, zack. Kann ich mich so verstecken? Die heißt Ah, Scharfschütze. Und das heißt wahrscheinlich Silas Pistol. Kann ich jetzt schon meine Hand abfeuern?
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Sneaky peeky. Aber ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob da jemand ist, ne? Aber zu 80% ist da jemand, ne? Ach, da ist Sleepy, da macht Sleepy
Don't
Job.
leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
When you can't even say my name. Komm runter, Solid Snake. Du musst. Soll ich ihn erschießen? Weil der schläft nur. Sorry. Sind das die Guten oder die Schlechten? Ach, ich weiß nicht. Sorry. drücke Server. Ich bin aber nicht sicher, aber. Pferd, soll ich dich rufen? Ah, da blinkt was.
That's
Gold.
a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Kann ich mal. Nein. Sowas mache ich nicht. Das Problem, ich konnte es einfach ausweichen, Digga. Guck, ich konnte einfach so da rumlaufen, aber. Nein, ich muss die töten, nein. Kann ich neu
You're
sein?
almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village
Yeah.
is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Was ist das? Also kann ich Häuser looten? Ja, schlecht. Spaß. Drrrr. Oh, zu beruhigt hier, ne? So. Einfach zum Runterkommen. Mhm. Ja, da muss ich etwas vorsichtiger sein.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Stimmt, kann ich jetzt Musik machen?
You were hospitalized in Dekelia. He said I was in the British military. You're up. We're changing ships.
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. Miller told me about what...
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating,
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
If we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Spur es aus, spur es aus.
Where are your friends?
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Ich will es wiederholen.
Boss, come in. Boss?
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
When you can't even say. Also wenn ich so mache.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, for who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Ey, das braucht viel zu lange. Der Bro ist so konzentriert, ne? Der Bro ist so konzentriert, ne? Der ist so konzentriert.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Scheiße, das tut mir leid, Digga. Ey, die tun mir alle so leid, Digga. Die tun mir so leid. Die tun mir so leid, Digga. Die tun mir ehrlich ein bisschen leid. Die tun mir ehrlich ein bisschen leid. Das ist kein russisches... Die tun mir so leid, Digga. When you can't even say...
который уехал со взводом пополнения.
Иван.
Он оставил книгу, английскую новеллу под названием 1934. Что, она выпущена в этот году? Нет, мы написали это 30 назад. А о чем? Я не смог прочитать ее, она на английском. Вот лучше это подобие, для весь мир, но автоматически. Вот кто? Автор англичанин, так что я не думаю, что... Ой, скорее всего, не
Musste schnell gehen.
Your suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Это КП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
Klopfen. Feind anlocken. Nee. Brauch ich nicht. Ey, ich will Musik hören jetzt. Ich glaube Musik. Ich will den jetzt töten, aber wie? How in the hell should I kill him? Ist er tot? Nee, ich will ihn töten. Jetzt ist er tot. Na, Bro, der ist tot, Bro. Bro, der ist tot. Tiene grande. Привет. Goodbye. Wer hat die Musik? Wer hat die Musik? Und wer hat die Musik? When you can't even say my name. Ey, ich will einfach nur Musik hören, Digga.
Intel files of some kind in there. Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Okay, jetzt Musik hören erstmal. Ach, hier. Was muss ich hier machen? Kaputt machen. The man who's all over.
Who's that? So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Android.
localized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dikelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dikelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dikelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state. Though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America. They all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
I just see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're gonna transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
Continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recon. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It'll be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II. And Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him,
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Yeah. Yeah.
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Let's go!